How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.
What's going on, and welcome into Wide Receivers to Avoid for Week 7 here. This is 14P Fantasy, and I am your host, Justin Wright. All right, so here's the deal. I mean, would I like to sit these players in every league possible? Absolutely. But you also have to understand, you may get stuck playing some of these guys because, bye weeks are here. We have injuries everywhere. It's just that time of the season. So if you can't get away from them, I get it. Again, I'm not going crazy far down into waivers to replace these guys. But, if I have safer flex options, I am happy to sit any of these three wide receivers. First on that list is Odell Beckham Jr. versus Denver. Again, I'm recording this Tuesday night. It'll be out Wednesday. If you're catching this before the Thursday night game and you have OBJ, sit him down. Missed practice Tuesday. Baker Mayfield is hurt. And again, the connection between those two is not there. It has not been there for several years. I mean, it's not a good thing. I mean, there's no other way to put it. He's yet to top 15 points this season, under 10 points twice. And he gets Denver, which, on paper is not a bad matchup, but Kyle Fuller, Patrick Surtain, and even if they move him into the slot to get him away from those two, he has Bryce Callahan there. So it's just a gross matchup and a gross situation for OBJ. Go check out the trade targets video for wide receivers that dropped yesterday. He's a guy we're looking to sell low. And we get it. You're not going to get a ton back. Try to move him now before that value just continues to dip with injuries mounting for the Browns and everything's going the wrong way. Number 2 on the list here, we got Corey Davis versus New England. And we all know what happened the first time the Patriots played Zach Wilson. Negative fantasy points for Zach Wilson. 4 interceptions, 210 yards. Corey Davis had 2.8 points. He was highlighted on our Studs and Duds episode that week as well, and way back in week 2 now. And the logic still applies here. New England against rookie quarterbacks is just an absolute force. It has everything to do with me fading Zach Wilson. That's the reason I don't want to play Corey Davis. I just don't know how you can look at Corey Davis and with any confidence throw him into your lineup. Guys you should be playing over him. The third player on this list, Henry Ruggs. If I'm picking between those two, I'm picking Henry Ruggs over Corey Davis all day long. Jacoby Myers in the same matchup, I'll play over him. There's a lot of guys. Hunter Renfrow, I will play over Corey Davis. There's a lot of guys out there that should be played ahead of Corey Davis this week. He's the one, if I'm picking one on this list to say, not a chance in hell, it's Corey Davis. And to close us out here, we have Henry Ruggs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And right now the Eagles are the fourth most difficult matchup in fantasy, allowing under 30 points a game. And I don't think it's because their secondary is necessarily great. Darius Slay is very good still. He's still just doing Darius Slay things. But Philly's so easy to beat on the ground that teams just haven't needed to really, air it out and try to torch them. And yes, we saw Tampa, kind of do whatever they wanted. I mean, Las Vegas and the Raiders, they are not Tampa Bay. That offense is completely different. It's not as explosive. And yeah, I got Henry Ruggs' numbers here, and he's been solid, again, 22 points, 18 points, there's 2 big weeks. But all of those came in plus matchups, or both of those came in plus matchups. The 2 negative matchups he's had, Baltimore and the Chargers, he put up 6.6 and 8.10 points. I think realistically, if he doesn't catch a deep pass, that's most likely what you're getting from him this week. And again, he always has game-breaking ability. And if you're just looking for a deep upside play, I want a chance at a 60-yard touchdown, sure, play Henry Ruggs. But the likelihood of him, going over 15, 16 points and breaking into the top 24, top 30 wide receivers is just not something I want to bank on. Especially, again, he's the top guy there and most likely sees a lot of Darius Slay and, just a shockingly competent secondary as far as fantasy production goes. So Henry Ruggs, if you got him, sit him down. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Drop any questions you have, start, sit, trade questions even, whatever you have. We're in the middle of the season now. Bye weeks are here. Start sit gets a whole lot harder for you, for us, for everybody. All right, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.